Jag. Bulls down 1.
17 seconds from game 7 or from championship number 6.
Michael against Russell, 12 seconds. 11, 10. Jordan a drive, hangs, fires, yes! He scores! The Bulls lead 87-86 with 5 and 2/10 left. Oh my goodness!
He's unbelievable.
Oh my goodness!
That first part of the video had nothing to do with anything math related. That was just me homeschooling my son, if you will. That's what I'm doing to pass the time. That and growing quarantine mustaches. So I know this is sexy. Try to stay focused here though. There was a question about number 6 from the assignment the other day. And it's very similar to the one that we did yesterday. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to go into all the stuff that we did. If I did that because if you were doing like a free response question, you do want to justify everything. But with these P series, they're pretty obvious for the most part. I don't know if you remember, but when we were doing these in class, if we had one that had an N right there and it had an N right there and both of them had some exponent, then we would just sort of, cancel N's, kind of ignore the rest of those terms out there. And that's sort of what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to compare this or consider this series. And what I'm going to do is just cancel an N there. And so that would be a 1 in the numerator, and this would be N to the P minus 1 in the denominator. And the plus 1 out there wouldn't matter. So this is essentially that when you're talking about heading to infinity. So they're the same thing. And so now just look at this and just ask yourself, well, what would P have to be to make this thing converge? If it's going to converge, then P needs to, that exponent needs to be bigger than 1. If it's 1, it diverges. If it's less than 1, it diverges. So P needs to be, the exponent needs to be greater than 1. So P minus 1 needs to be greater than 1. P is greater than 2. And that's it. And you can actually sort of reason your way through the one from yesterday like that as well. It won't make any difference. That's all.